Who's ready to dance? I'm ready to dance. Annyeonghaseyo, I'm Stephanie, a fellow dancer, here to teach you La Lisa by Lisa. So, let's get started. So I'm mainly just going to be focusing on Lisa's part. So if you want to learn more of the backup dancers part, definitely do check down the description box below for more details on that. So to start off, you're actually going to be facing back. You want your feet together and arms just down to the side. From there, you'll hear kind of the music play, and then we're going to basically turn to our left, just our upper body, so just the left shoulder, like this. And from there, you also want to make sure that your kind of hand is coming to your hip, so something like that. You can lift your heel up if it helps a little bit. From there, then, you're then going to just kind of bring your hand to just like here, so right behind the mouth. And then from there, you're going to do two shoulder circles back with that left one. So actually facing back now. So from here, turn left so that your upper body's facing front. Bring your hand up behind your mouth, and then go 2 shoulder circles back with your left shoulder. From there, then I'm going to keep turning to the left, kind of taking just a few steps. And from here, technically there's a jump, but since I'm just doing a solo and I have no one else, we're going to do this kind of a little G way. So I'm just going to take a few steps. I'm going to cross my arms like this, 2, 3, 4 to here. So you just want to make sure that your arms are out 90 degrees with fist. From there you'll do jump, but at this point I'll just stay. And then when she starts to sit, or gets settled to sit, she's going to raise her arms up like this, and then she's going to bring them down and slowly slide them to about kind of like the chest here. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So with that, also with the sliding, you want to make sure that you're kind of raising your head very slightly here. So like that. And then from there, we're going to look forward, straight forward. We're going to bring our hands like this, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 of these kind of blinks with our hands here. Then I'm going to kind of bring my hands out to the side and do a little shake with my shoulders. So this shake with the shoulders is just like a count or so. From there then, you're then going to just kind of throw your hands up in the air, like that. And technically with that, she's from her sitting position, she'll kind of like take a few steps out until her feet are like a little bit hip distance from each other. So she'll be kind of like sitting on someone else's legs there, but that's okay. So my version of how I'm going to do it. So from here, I'm going to throw my hands up, and as I do that, I'm going to hop so my feet are hip distance, and then I'm going to come down. So with this, you're just going to come down, then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be 4 kind of body swerves from side to side. So always to the right, and then left. From there on the left, you're just going to do 1 nod, and then from there you're going to do 1 swerve to the right, slowly coming up, 1 swerve to the left, coming up until your feet or your legs are straight. And then from there, we're going to go 1 strike out to the left and 1 strike out to the right. So with that, hands are just whatever you feel like. From here then, we're then going to slightly bend our knees. You can bring your arms up a little bit, and we're going to hop our feet together. Make sure that your kind of upper body slightly low. Knees are bent. You're going to stand up then, and then you're going to raise your head. So it's going to be down, hop, come down, slowly come up, and then raise the head. So then from there, you're going to take 2 very slow steps, starting with the left foot. So we're going to go 1, and then 2, and then from there, we're going to do 1 strike out to the left, and then 1 strike out to the right as we step forward. So again, it's 1 step, 2 step, strike the left hand, step and strike the right hand. So now let's review that part before we go on. So from facing back here, we're going to turn our body to the left, hand up to our mouth, and 2 shoulder circles back. From there, keep turning to left until you're facing front to here. Again, people are going to lift you. Lift those arms up, bring them down behind the head, and slide them down to the chest. Look forward, and 1, 2, 3, 4 points of the hand. Here, a little shake, throw the hands up, and hop or come to whatever your second position is. And come down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nod. To the right, to the left, left hand, right hand. And hop, stand up, head up. 1, 2, left hand, right hand. So after our right hand here, you're then going to basically pick up your right foot and hop until you're at a good kind of second position here. Knees should be bent, and with that you're just going to bring your arms across and then out to the side like this. So palms should be facing down. From there you're then going to do kind of these muscles. So you're just going to be turning your knee in and your hip out. So it's going to look something like that. With the arms, it kind of just depends on really which person, but we're going to go 1, 2, 3, kind of just bringing the same shoulder as hip forward, or you can do the opposite, which I think is a little bit more intuitive, but again, kind of different people do weirdly different things. So after doing 4 of those switches, you're then going to go 1. So when I bring my right hip up, I'm going to bring my right hand up like this. Palm should be facing towards the side. And then same thing to left here. So at this point, palm should be facing away from yourself. So after 2 of these, you're then going to bring your hands forward, and you really want to lean forward at this point. Then we're going to go left, again doing those feet movement to the right and left. So after here, it's always going to be left, right, and then left. So I made a little bit of an error, but we'll fix it. So from here, you're going to go right hip, right hip. You're going to do 3 of those, and we're going to go left with our right hand up, and then left hand with our right hip. And then from there come down, left, and then there. So then from there, you're going to kind of straighten your legs. You're going to turn to face that front left corner. From here, and you're just going to do 2 hand circles in until you're kind of standing up, and hands are slightly above the head here. From there, you're going to take a few steps, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So 3 steps, placing your left foot out, sticking that left hip out, and arms are just going to be an L like this. So from there then, you're then going to slowly sit onto your right hip here, like that. And with that, you want to make sure that you're bending those arms slightly in, and also kind of just moving your fingers a little bit. So then from here then, you're then going to come forward, and you're going to straighten those legs. You're going to bring your hands kind of to your chest here, slightly lower that head. And then from there, you're going to lean forward. So it's going to look, if I'm here, it's going to look like 1. So if I'm here, it's going to look like 1. So body straight, and then we're going to lean forward as we bring our hands to our necks here and look forward. From there, you're going to go 1, 2. So in 2 motions, 1, 2, back to kind of like that position we were before. And then from there, you're going to bend down, again, sitting onto that right hip. You're going to slide your left hand down your leg. Right hand's going to come back up to the neck. You can slightly bring your head up a little bit. Then we're going to hop left, right, so our feet are hip distance. We're going to go 1, 2. So this is like really quick, and you're just going to do slight bends forwards. So it's always going to be left hand and then right hand to the neck. Then you're going to stand up. You're going to kind of grab your left thumb with your right hand, and then you're going to pop the bottle like you're popping a bottle of champagne. So this is the champagne part. So then from there, you're going to hop down into your into kind of like a first position, or this is the Grand Plie first position. And you're basically going to do 2 bounces like this. So 1, 2, and then after that we're going to shift over to the left, down, shift over to the right, again shift over to the left, and then from there you're going to do kind of like a small kind of hip circle here in this first position. Then you're going to stand and place your right foot behind like this, and then you're going to do one, again, another hip circle, really big one to the right until your hips kind of coming forward. So now with the hand, with the 2 bounces, we're going to do sip, sip, so bringing that cup twice to your lips. Then you're going to go to the left with the hips, right to the hips. Then you're going to just kind of bring your right hand down and up, kind of up to your stomach a little bit. Then you're just going to place your hands on your knees. I'll show it in a bit with the legs. You're going to place your hands on your knees, do that hip circle in that plie position. Then from there we're going to stand. You're going to bring your hands kind of above your head like this. Well, you want to make sure that they're on top of each other, kind of like this, and you're pushing them up to the ceiling. So palms facing up. And then you're going to do one very big hip circle, like that. So now, actually, all together now. So after our champagne, I'm going to come down. We're going to go sip, sip, to the left, to the right. Bring that hand up to the stomach. One hip circle in that plie position. Stand up. And then one big hip circle with your hands up above your head. So then after that hip circle, you're going to kind of straighten your legs. You're going to open your hands up like this. Palms should be facing away from you. We're going to come down. So it's going to look like this, sitting down onto that right hip. Just doing this basically over and over for a few counts. With the hands is going to be come down so that they're on the sides of your cheek. Again, palms facing away from you. 1, up, 2, up, 3. So on that third one, you're going to bring your hands kind of into like a loose triangle here. Palms facing towards the front. You're going to kind of tilt your head slightly to the right. And then you're going to go 1, 2. So 2 pushes with the hands forward. You can bring your head slightly forward, or you can bring your head to neutral again if you want to. Like that. And we're going to take 1 step with our left foot. I'm just going to bring my hands out like this. And we're going to go 1 to the right, 1 to the left. Place that right foot out. Bring that hand to the mouth. And then out. So this is the imacha, like that part. And this is going to just be kind of like that slow descent. So the kind of like the weird walking part, there's like some little discrepancies in some of the videos what you'll see, but whichever one you choose, so you can do this way or you can do it how it's doing before. So it just kind of depends on your preference. So a little clarification on the hands here. So after our 2 here, come up for the third one, come down. You're going to tilt your head. Then you're going to slightly stand as you bring your head to neutral. And then you're going to do those 2 pushes forward like that. So now let's review that part before we go on. So from our kind of walk here, left, and then right. I'm going to hop to that second position. I'm going to go right hip, left, left, right, bring that hand up, left, bring that hand up, and come down. To the left, right, left, stand up, 2 hand circles out, 1, 2, 3 steps to here, and slowly come down, look down, come forward, 1, 2 hands out, bend down, hop 1, 2, left hand, right hand, and then champagne. Hop down, sip, sip, to the left, to the right, to the left, hip circle, stand up, another big hip circle, come down 1, 2, 3, and 2 pushes forward, 1 step, right, left, right. Okay. So after our last chill here, you're going to kind of shift over to more of your left foot, and you're gonna you want to slightly bend your right knee in. And from here, you should be facing that front left corner. With that, you're gonna bring your hands like this. So I'm gonna be making my L with my left hand and my A with my right hand, and it's gonna look something like this. So this might look like an opposite law because this is mirrored. It might be, but it might look right. But it's gonna look, again, L with the left hand, A with the right, and you're gonna bring it out to kind of either to the left or front left corner. Again, just kind of your preference here. And you want to make sure that your head is tilted to the left. You're going to bring that left foot in, and you're going to do 2 bounces. Again, you're just going to bring both hands into an L now, and you're going to go 1, 2. So as I come down, those hands are going to come up, up. So 1, 2. And with this, you can slightly lift your heel just to add kind of a little bounce and to help with counts and stuff like that. And you want to make sure that you're kind of trying to bend and getting a good arch on the back. So really kind of just lean slightly back here. You're going to do 1 more time. So to the left, 1, 2 bounces. Then from there, you're just going to throw your right arm and circle it back. You're just going to bring your left arm down to the side. And with that, you want to follow your head with your hand here. You're going to look then to the front. And you're going to do, just call me like that. So just 2 hands like this. Then we're going to go 1. So now we're going to switch it. So now your right hand should be an L. Left hand should be your A. And you're going to go 1. And then 2 bounces with the L's. Again, to the law. And then 2 bounces again. So it's just basically doing the opposite of what we did before. So after those 2 bounces, you're then going to hop kind of onto your right foot. Slightly bend that knee, pick up that left foot. You can either turn it out a lot or you can just keep your knee kind of forward. But you want to make sure that you're throwing your arms right in the middle of your legs. So it's going to look like that. Don't forget to tilt your head to the right here. You're going to place that left foot down. You're going to bring your hands out. And then back to your mouth, kind of into that loose triangle. So it's going to look like that. From here then, you're then going to go 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be 3 steps, starting with the left. You want to make sure that you're turning that heel out as you step, like this. So with the hands also, you're going to go up high, down kind of to the middle, and then down low. With that, you're just circling those arms outwards in a circle, just bending that elbow. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3. And also, if you haven't noticed, you want to make sure that you're tilting your head on each step. So with the left foot, tilting your head to the right, right foot, tilting head to the left. So 1, 2, 3. You're going to take 1 step so that your toes are in front. You're going to bring your hands to your thighs. You're going to bring your hands up like this. So just kind of float them up. You're going to cross and then come to your position. So this is more of a Lisa's pose, but you can actually just go to whatever pose you really want to. Like this, bring the hands up. You're gonna do a little kind of, you're gonna bring that shoulder forward slowly and back. So just kind of like a little shrug forward like that. Again, you can do the other shoulder if you want to, whichever one. Like that. And then from there, you can do, we're gonna do kind of like our stomps here. So basically, I'm going to pick up my left foot just a little bit so that my foot is pointing to the back, and then I'm going to bring it back down. So 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be like fast, so you want to keep it small, very small. And with that, you can change your arm if you want to, or you can keep your arms, or whichever one you want, really. So then, after 3 of these, you're going to pause, then you're going to hop left, right, facing to the left, feet together. You're just going to cross your arms under your chest, and then you go 1, 2. So with that, it's just going to be circling kind of your arms or shoulder to the right, and you're just going to be kind of circling your hip really quickly, very small, to the right as well. So with that, it's like 1, 2. To help with that, you want to make sure that you're slightly leaning back, and you're looking to the front. So like 1, and then 2. From there, you're gonna wait maybe like half a count or something. Then you're gonna hop either right, left, or left, right, whichever one you want. So like that, and you're going to make sure your feet are together. You can slightly lift your heel to help with this next part, but you can just keep it down the ground if you got this. But then you're gonna bring your hands kind of behind the head, sort of to the side like this, but you want to make sure that your wrists are kind of to the side here. And we're going to go 1, 2. So 2, hips to the right. So 1, 2. Then I'm going to bring my hands up and then do 1, 2 like that. So again, if it helps, you don't have to just keep your feet on the ground. You can lift your heel just very, very slightly. We're going to go 1, 2, and then 1, 2, like that. From there then, I'm going to place my left foot out to the left. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be first to the front right corner, to the middle, to the front left corner, and then back to the middle. And with that, you are changing your hands. With that, you're just doing kind of like a slight lean as you go around. So then, after this part, you're going to do it again. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. From there, you're going to do 3 poses of your choice, and then do that hip or shoulder shrug forward. So again, 3 poses of your choice. Again, I'm just showing you an example. This is what Lisa does. So we're going to go to the left first, like this, up to the center, down to the right, 1 shoulder forward, like that. Then everyone's going to hop right, left. So you want to hop right, left, feet together. You're going to circle kind of your arms in a slight little circle here until your arms are on top of each other, like this. From there, then you're going to hop onto your right foot, hopping to cross that right over left, picking up the left, and tilting your head to the left here. With that, you're just going to open your arms up to the side. So it's going to look like this. Then you're going to hop, so you're on your left foot, picking up that right foot. Doesn't have to be straight, it can be slightly bent or bent. You're going to bring your arms down, kind of to the side. You can either open them or fist, whichever one you want. So like that. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, like that. So basically, I'm going to place my right foot down, bring those heels forward, pick it up, bring those heels out, like that. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. They don't have to be like super big. They can be pretty small, like that. And with the arms, you're just going to go 1, 2, 3, like that. So it's 1, 2, 3. And just to help, you're going to lean slightly forward, like that. After your third one, you're then going to hop right, left. You're going to keep leaning forward. You're going to bring those hands out to the front, palms facing front. Then you're going to straighten your upper body and slightly lean back. Place your hands on your hips, one nod, and come down. So something like that. So now let's review that part before we go on. So from our 1, 2, 3 to here, we're going to go to the left, 1, 2 bounces, to the left, 2 bounces, throw that right arm, 1, 2 with the left, to the right, 2 bounces, to the right, 2 bounces, hop on that right, place it down, and bring hands to mouth. Left, right, bring those hands up, cross down to your pose, little shoulder forward, and then 1, 2, 3, stomps to the ground here with whatever arms you want, and then hop left, right, and 1, 2 circles to the front. Hop your feet together and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. From there, your 3 poses of your choice. Shoulder shrug forward, hop left, right, together. Hop onto the right foot, left foot, 1, 2, 3, kind of weird steps. Hop right, left, hands forward, lean back, head, nod up and down. So now continuing from here, you're gonna do kind of like 4 steps movements. So just an example, I'm gonna be going to the left first, bring that right foot in, right out, left foot in, left out, right foot in, placing that right foot and staying. So now I'm going to just show you the hands, and you can really just do whatever you want. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 4 to the front, like that. From here, this is kind of like everyone's going to do this, but we're going to go 1 and 2. So this is just like a little shuffle to the front. So always starting with the left foot, very, very small. So 1 and 2, like that. With that, you're just opening and closing your arms like this. Then you're basically going to push that left arm forward. Palm should be facing front. And with that, you're going to kind of, at the last moment, look to the back. And you're going to bring that arm in, close into a fist, look front. Then we're going to go 1, and then 1, 2. So the last 2 kind of movements or steps are of your choice. You can do whatever you want. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2. So then from our last step, we're going to go 1. So I'm going to hop onto that left foot, pick up my right foot, make sure it's behind me, bring my arm slightly behind. So from here, I'm going to hop back onto my right foot. I'm then going to hop onto my left foot under myself. I'm going to pick up my right foot. I'm going to bring my arms into fists. Palm should be facing towards me. So it's going to be like 1 and 2. And you should be kind of facing front. Then we're going to go 1 and 2. So we're going to do a little bend of the knees. And then pick up that left foot, kind of upper body's facing that right side. So again, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So with the arms, you're just going to do circles here, and you can add a little chest circle as well. But it's always going to be to the right here. And from there, I'm going to place that left foot down. I'm going to sit down onto my right hip, and we're going to do basically this kind of movement. So hip down, then I'm going to hop onto my right foot. I'm going to straighten my legs, bring my left hip forward, bring it back, forward and back. So altogether it looks like this, like that. So we're going to do 2 sets of those. First step, we're going to go 1 and 2 and, just bringing that right hand behind the head. And then on the second one, 1 and 2 and. So just circling those arms inwards like this. So 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, like that. From there then, you're then going to step to the left. Hand can just be on the hip here, then to the right. So this is the circling those arms out, just bending at the elbow. So we're going to go left, right, then left again. We're just going to throw our hands above our heads. And then right, just make sure your legs are straight, toes are forward, arms are down to your side. So again, left, and then right. From there, you're going to go left. Well, one small step with the left, but you're going to bring the left arm out to the right. Bring it in. Again, same thing to the right. Bring those hands to the eyes, and then bring them out like the I'm watching you kind of hand here. With that, you can kind of do whatever head tilt you want to, something like that. From here then, we're going to do 4 steps. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're basically going to turn, so our upper butt, so our hip should be facing the front, kind of the rest of our body should be facing to the right, and you're going to be looking front. So it's always going to be left, right, crossing over, left, and then on that last right, you're going to face front, slightly straighten those knees like this. So after this part, you're going to actually throw your arms down for 1, 2, and then second left step, you're going to bring that right hand kind of to the back, and then right hand's going to come front on that right foot. So it's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2. So it can be either to the back or kind of to the right, whichever you feel like. From there, 1 step back, we're just going to flick our right hand like this. Right hand and here. So as we come to here, I'm going to bring my left hand down and then bring it back up. So this is like 1 step here. And from there, I'm going to bring my right hip out as I bring my right hand down, and then back hip. So it's just kind of like a hip popping down. So 1 and then 2. So again, if I'm here with my hand, I'm just going to bring my hand kind of into a double finger gun position. I'm going to bring it down and then back up so that my palm's facing front and my hand is in a double finger gun position like this. From there, you're going to go 1 to the right, 1 back to the middle, bring it forward and back. So 1 and 2 and. So it's really fast. So this is the bam 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 part. Then from there, you're just going to bring your hand down. You're going to tilt your head to the left. You're going to bring your head back to neutral. Bring your hands to the chest. Weight like a countersail. Pop out, in. Tilt the head to the left again. Again, bring your hand back to neutral. Bring your hands out now, making sure your elbows are kind of coming inwards. Then we're going to swerve and cross in. 1, 2, like that. So altogether, it's going to look like from here, bam, 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 tilt, chest, pop out, in, tilt, hands out, 1, 2, 1, 2, hits. So with the hits, palm should be facing towards you, and you're just going to hit fists together twice. So 1, 2, like that. From there, you're going to very, very quickly place your right foot back, and you're going to do that thing that we did before, so 2 of those. Third one, you're then going to just or for the last 2, you're just going to slowly slide your hands down behind your head to kind of like your chest or shoulders. And then from there, 1 step forward again, and then we're going to do 1 to the mouth, to the hip, mouth, and then hands come out. So with this, To add a little style, you just want to keep your left shoulder kind of up slightly. So kind of like in this position here. So now let's review that part before we go on. So from our last here, again, this is kind of your part to do whatever, but we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. From there, 2 shuffles forward, bring that left hand forward, and in. Again, 2 kind of steps of your choice. From there, hop onto left, right, left, circle, and circle, lifting that left foot, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So again, a little faster, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Like that. Then left, right, left, right, left arm, right arm, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step back and bring left arm up, right hip to here. Bam, bam, bam. Tilt the head to the chest, pop, in, tilt, arms out, cross circle, 1, 2 to here. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Left, hands to the mouth, to the hip, and bring it out. From there, second course, pretty much the same as first one, so I'm not going to go over that again. Continuing on to the bridge. So, from our last hop to here, and then whoo. From there, I'm going to be doing kind of more of the girls' part, or again, Lisa's part, but then again, you also have the guys' part, which is in the front. But we're going to go step left to here, step right. So with this, you want to make sure that you're really getting those hips involved. So we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. So you're going to be doing maybe 6 of those. We'll see. But at first, we're going to go 1, we're going to be floating our arm up, like this, for the first 2. So we're going to go 1 to the left, 1 to the right. On the third one, you're going to cross. Fourth one, you're just going to bring them out like this. Palm should be kind of facing up, hands should be rounded like you're holding cups. And then from there, 1, 2. So 2 steps, we're going to circle, or I'm going to wrap my left arm around my stomach here. Right arm's going to circle around the head. And with that, you want to make sure that you're really circling your head as well. And you're just going to end your right hand to your shoulder. So again, from here, it's like 1 and then 2. From there, then, you're then going to go 1, 2, and 3 with the heart. So if I'm here, you're going to go 1 with the left foot, 1 with the left hand, and then 1 with the right hand. So you can go 1, 2, and then circle to the heart. So again, left hand to the front, right hand kind of to the side, bring that left foot in, and little circle. Or sorry, little heart, my bad. From there, again, I'm going to just take a few steps back, that's just for me. Or from there, you're going to take kind of like 4 movements, hops, whatever, kind of just 8 counts of just kind of freedom of walking slightly forward. And then from there, you're here with the second LISA part. So with that, I'm just going to bring my left toe next to my right foot. I'm going to bring first my left hand out into an L, then my right. Then I'm going to bring my left hand in. Now palm should be facing kind of either towards me or to the right. I'm going to bring my pinky finger out now. So from L to pinky finger. And then same thing with the right hand. And then I'm going to bring my hands, make that heart, like that. And with that, you want to make sure that you're kind of switching your feet here, like that. Once you complete your heart, you're then going to kind of bring your hands out like this in front of your face. Palms should be facing towards the front. And you're just going to slowly separate them as you slowly close your hands into a fist. So from the side, it's going to look something like this. So again, from our heart here, slowly extend to there. And then from there, you're just going to throw your right arm or your right fist around to here. And you want to make sure that you're kind of turning your head to the left. Also with that, you can switch your feet if you want to. From here then, you're then going to place your right foot out, still facing either kind of the front-ish, front left-ish corner here. And we're going to start doing body waves. So you're going to first start with the head and then just continue with body waves here. So you're going to do 4 of those. So first one's going to be normal, and second one's going to be this hand. So you're going to first start with your right hand on your chest. You're then going to bring it down. So it's like 1, 1, 2 here. So right hand to the chest, right hand to the belly, and then left hand to the chest here. So that's in one body wave here. So 1, 1, 2 to here. Then second body wave, you're going to again do the eyes. So from the eyes to out. Then on the third one, you're going to go 1, 2, 3. So always right fingers to here. So this is pretty fast. So from here, it's like 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 to here. Then from there, you're going to bend down, really bend down. You're going to circle your upper body from the right to the left, and then stand up to here. From there then, you're then going to go 1, 2. So with this, it's just a hop onto the left foot, kind of just springing that right foot out, bring it back in and out. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2. With the hands, you're just going to bring your hands into a fist, palms should be facing down, and you're going to go 1, 2. So you're going to start from the left to the right twice. So it's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2. So then after that second one, you're going to place your right foot down. Then you're going to go left. You're going to bring your hands kind of into a cross in front of yourself. Head should be tilted to the right. Step right. Open the hands up and tilt your head to left. So it's going to look like 1, 2. And then from there, you're just going to hop and throw. From there, it's going to be like 8 counts of just kind of walking, jumping to your spot, something like that. So a little example. So after here, it's going to be like this, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So either 4 or really quick 8 counts. Then from here, you want to make sure your feet are kind of together, or you're just placing your foot down. And we're going to go 1, 2, and 1. So it's going to be like 2 of these. You can cheat that second one, because then we're just going to bring our right hand to our head, so circle it around to the head. And with that, you want to make sure that you're bending and sticking that right hip out. Then same thing to the left. So 1, 2, right, left to here. Then you're going to lean forward. You're going to bring your hands forward as well. You're going to cross them to your knees. You're going to stand up like this, bring them up to kind of your chest here. So 1, 2, 1, 2 to here, to here. So then from there, you're going to kind of start to open your arms to this position here. As you do that, you're going to step 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 to there. So it's always going to be 1 step to the right, left, right, left, left to here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And with that, you want to make sure that you're kind of moving those hips as well. Then from here, I'm going to bring my right foot out. Doesn't have to be very high. So just slightly off the ground. And basically, you're just going to turn it in and out. Or if you think about it, just sticking that right hip in and out. So with the hands first, we're going to go 1, 2, and then 1, 2. So 2. Like this, right hand's going to be at the hip, left hand's going to be up in the up to the head, and then 2 with your hands straight up in the air. So it's going to be 1, 2, and then 1, 2 like that. From there, we're going to do kind of like 4 steps, bounces, whatever, like in the middle, just kind of whatever you feel like that. And then from there, you're going to take kind of 4 steps here. 5th one, you're then going to pick up that left foot and hop. You can throw your hands behind yourself if you want to. That's just a little stylistic thing. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. Knees bent, kind of shifting those hips from side to side. Hands are just going to be kind of the hips, and you're just going to close them 4 times. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And don't forget to slightly lean forward a little bit. Then I'm going to place my right foot back. I'm going to tilt my head to the right. So it's going to be like 1, 2, 1, 2, tilting my head back to neutral. Bring my hand into that L again. Or sorry. Yeah, it's this one. So right hand is going to be L, left hand is going to be A. Like this. You're going to separate them and then slowly bring them back together. So with that step, it's going to be 1 and then 2. I'm going to bend that right knee, bring my hands into the L, into the LA, bring those hands up, and slowly bring them together. So now let's review that part before we go on. So from our last part, I'm going to step first to the left, then to the right, left, and then hands out. Circle, head around, left, right, heart, here. Again, a few steps to whatever, to here, and then to the second LASA, we're going to go L, or left, right, and then circle, bring those hands, draw a heart, extend those hands forward, and then throw that right fist. 1, 2, 3, 4, and to here. So again, 4 body waves here. Lean down and come up. 1, 2 of these. Left step, right step, throw. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps to here. 1, 2, right, left, come down, and up to here. Right, left, and 1, 2, 1, 2. From there, 4 kind of steps of your choice. Step forward, 4 steps to here, and hop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step back, bend the knee, A, separate, and slowly bring them together. So then from there, it's going to be a lot of freestyle and bouncing to here. So it's basically going to be like 8 counts of that. And on that 8th count, you're then just going to hop, whichever foot, it doesn't really matter, but you just want to circle your arm around your head like that. From here, we're then going to do kind of these like hopping stuff. So we're going to go like 1, 2, 3, 4. So the trick is to kind of keep your feet separated, not too big, not too small. And basically you're just going to hop left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. You're going to do that 4 times. If you want to add a little style, you're going to keep your knees straight and then you're going to open them as you hop. So like that, like that. So now with the arms, with the first hop, I'm going to bring my right arm up, then my left, and then I'm going to circle my right arm back and my left arm back. So now with the beat, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Kind of on that 4th one, you're just going to try to keep your right foot up, because then you're going to place it down in front. You're going to swing your arms to the back, swing them around and down. So with that right foot, you're just going to pick it up, place it down, and then you're just going to come down onto your left heel, bending that right knee a whole lot. With the arm, it's like 1, 2 around the head, and down. So again, from here, it looks like that. Then I'm going to pick up my right foot. I'm going to bring my hands kind of into a prayer. I'm going to open them up as I place my right foot down. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 nods, going from the left to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then hop left, right, and go 1, 2. So you can do this again, or you can just add a little hand like that. From there, again, this is just Lisa specific, but she's going to do like a little clap or a little hand here, and then from there we'll continue. So from our clap here, basically we're going to hop and circle our leg like this. So basically it's a hop onto the right foot, circle that foot behind and forward, hop, circle behind and forward, like that. So it doesn't have to be really big, but you want to make sure that they're prominent enough, like that. So on the first one, we're just going to keep our arms under our chest, and then from there we're going to open them up for the second two. So then on the last one here, you're going to keep your right foot up, and then you're going to place it down as you cross your arms, and then bring them out in front. From there, again, a few more hops to your feet together. Now we're going to do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from there, you're going to hop left, right, or right, left, whichever one you want. Hands just throw up. Cross them under your chest. Lean back. And then one head up, or one nod up and down. And then this is going to be your ending pose. If you're following Lisa. If you're following the backup dancers, I believe they just happen on their hips. Otherwise, that's the end. So now let's review that part before we end this tutorial. So, from our LA to here, we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 to here. So 8 counts of just really whatever you want to do. Then we're going to go right, left, right, left. Bring that right foot forward, circle around to the back. Bring it up, and 1, 2, 3, 4 head nods to the right. Hop left, right to face left, and then 1, 2, changing the arms or doing like we did before. From there, a little clap, which is optional. Right, left with hands under chest. Right, left with hands out. From there, place that right foot in front. A few hops, again for 4 counts to here. Right, left, right, left. Right foot in front, circle around to the back. And 1, 2, 3, 4 head nods. Throw those arms, bring them under your chest, and 1 head nod. Great job, guys. Give a hand to yourself because you learned this whole dance. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned all of this dance with me. That makes me really happy. And if you wish to review what we've learned in this part, then take a look down in the description box below. Anyways, I challenge you guys to band me because I know you can. Also, please do subscribe for more cool dance tutorials like this. If you haven't, that would be awesome. And I'll see you guys in the next dance. Happy dancing!